European diplomats have been shuttling between the two sides in the Austrian capital as they seek to revive the nuclear deal which Washington pulled out of in 2018. At the time, former President Donald Trump said it was, quote, one-sided and defective at its core. And aside from exiting the accord, he also slapped heavy sanctions on Iran's economy. In response to that move, Tehran has ramped up its nuclear program, saying the US has abandoned its commitments. Although the two sides won't meet face-to-face in Vienna, these talks mark a significant change in Washington's approach to Iran. President Biden, who was an instrumental part of the Obama administration that first struck the nuclear deal in 2015, has vowed to renegotiate it. And his special envoy Rob Malley is in Vienna for the talks. Now, these are early days in the discussions, but essentially Iran's stance is that it wants all sanctions removed as a precursor to direct negotiations. That's because the economic damage caused by those sanctions has been costly, not just for ordinary people, but also politically for Iran's government too. The Americans, on the other hand, are calling for Tehran to return to compliance first, and so there's still some way to go before the two sides agree. And of course, it's not just the US and Iran, but 5 other countries that were involved in the original deal: the UK, France, Germany, Russia and China. They're all involved in the discussions and represented in Vienna too. And China's role could be key this time around, given that it recently signed a long-term investment deal with Iran and it remains the Islamic Republic's #1 trading partner. One EU official told Reuters that a new deal could be reached as soon as June, when presidential elections are due in Iran. That would mean a lot more shuttle diplomacy in the days and weeks ahead. Nawied Jabarkhyl, CGTN, London.